Happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties with another Monday Market Moment. This week, we are going to learn a little bit about the real estate on Catalina Island. Why are we going to do that, and what does that even look like? Well, we'll get to that in just a moment or two, but first, let's look at the latest stats. Right now, we have 3,263 homes for sale throughout San Diego County, 136 more than last week. So we're definitely seeing a jump in the overall number of listings available. Median list price, $1,050,000, which is definitely higher. We're over $1 million for the median for the active listings. Days on market, 43, one fewer than last week. 2259 is the number of pending sales, down 50 from last week, with a median list price of $895, higher than the week before. Average days on market, no change, 24. The months of inventory going down a little bit, 1.54 months of inventory. We've been kind of hovering around the same area between 1.5 and 1.6 for the last few weeks. Here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. Total actives higher than it's been in a while. We expect that. Number of pendings going down. Not really expecting that. Let's take a look and see what's happened in the last week, however. New actives, 808, 22 fewer than came on the market the week before, with the median list price of $950, lower than the week before. New pendings, 437, up 67 from last week. So actually, in the last week, we saw fewer homes come on the market than the week before, more homes going into escrow than the week before, with the median list price of $880, higher than the week before. No change in average days on market, 19. New pendings listed within the last week, 25. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 243. So 6% of homes are selling in a week or less. Over half the homes are selling in 2 weeks or less. Still not enough inventory to satisfy the demand. Last week, we saw 423 homes close escrow, up 74 from the week before. No change in the median list price, $875. $890 was the median sales price, a little bit lower than it was the week before. No change in average days on market, 19. Least expensive sale was in Escondido for $250,000. Most expensive sale was in Solana Beach, $6.1 million. Here's a chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. And we can see the new actives line kind of hovering around the same level. New pendings, though, did jump, and new closed sales, highest it's been in several weeks. Here's a chart showing median list price and median sales price. Still selling, homes are still selling for more than what they're being listed for. We have the HomeDex report this week, Market Watch report from the North San Diego County Association of Realtors. This report breaks the county into 4 quadrants. This is for March, and as you can see, median sales price was up over last year in every quadrant of the county, 8.6, 7.4, 9, and then South County up 18% in the median list price. Percentage of original price received days was higher. Days on market lower. Closed sales were lower. Everywhere except for South County actually had more closed sales than last year. And then here's each individual quadrant, and you can see how it compares to the last few years. Homes for sale in the East County, for example, continuing to go down. Closed sales continuing to go down, although not as much lower versus last year as the year before. In Metro, which is downtown and areas around there, homes for sale lower than it was last year, higher than it was the year before that. Closed sales continuing to go down. North San Diego County, less inventory than the last couple of years. Closed sales way fewer than the last couple of years. South County, homes for sale continuing to go down. Closed sales, we did see that little bump up. A few more closed sales in March of this year than last year. And if you want to get this report, and it does break it down by zip code, I'm happy to send that to you so you can get what the market's doing in your particular zip code. Just kind of picking out the zip codes in South County, it was interesting to see. Chula Vista has several different zip codes, for example, and they were all up 20%, 20%, 23, 12. This one, though, was down 6.1%. So it really depends on what zip code you're in, what your pricing is going to look like, what your activity is going to look like. So feel free to reach out. I'm happy to get you the report for your zip code. And finally, Catalina, we were celebrating, my sister and I, with our dad for his 80th birthday, which was in October. We had to wait until the weather was a little bit better. And so we spent a couple days there. We used to spend our childhoods growing up there, so we want to go back and kind of revisit some of those places and recapture some memories, which was a lot of fun. Of course, we had to look at the different real estate options that were available. Here's one. Nice view, right? $1,075,000 was the price of this property for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 871 square foot home. It was listed though several months ago. So it's been on the market for a while. I think you typically see longer market times in an area like Catalina, but prices are certainly strong. Here's one that 1826 square feet for a 5-bedroom, 3-bath for 1.3 million. This one has no ocean view, and it was built over 100 years ago. This one was built in 1915. Then you have this property, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1720 square foot. Also has a little bit of view, not so much the full-on view, but looks like nicely remodeled. Built in 1926, 1.7 million. And if you have the money, you can buy a hotel. Hotel MacRae is for sale, $9,850,000, only $410,417 per room. Pretty historic hotel. So if you have the money, or you have some friends who have some money you want to bring together, you can buy a hotel on Catalina Island. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Don't forget to scan the QR code to track your home's value. If you have any questions, give me a call, send me a text or an email. Happy to answer any questions you might have. Look forward to seeing you next Monday. Have a great week.
Thanks for watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. To request a transcript of this week's report, send an email to brian@devorerealtygroup.com.